Hey everyone, so welcome to Facebook Live. We're on Facebook today and we're on YouTube today. And really all we want to do, kind of everything in the stores and home decor is kind of changing towards fall a little bit. People are done with summer and getting excited about Thanksgiving and Halloween and just all the fun fall things. Whether it's changing up your home decor a little bit or just being inside a little bit more. So we are here to just really talk about a very exciting product that we have got at Walmart. Not new, but new colors, new ideas, and it is Waverly Inspirations Chalk Paint. And Waverly Chalk Paint is available in 8 ounce, and the great thing about 8 ounce is for anyone that has shopped all of the different paint aisles, 8 ounce has the biggest color selection. It also, 8 ounce does so many projects. This little dresser behind me, this little nightstand, that was done with 8 ounce with lots of paint to spare. But 8 ounce is a great size to have to do a bunch of projects, whether you're coordinating jars for your tablescape and then you want a few candlesticks, whether you do paint a piece of furniture, the 8 ounce is just the perfect size for so many home decor projects. And again, 8 ounce is fabulous because whenever you're at a Walmart, that's the size that just has so many more color options. So just a really quick reference, I want to just inspire those that are kind of maybe new to seeing the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint. I want to show you guys just a really basic color palette. There's more colors than this, but this will just really excite you and show you that whether you decorate in grays or in really pretty jewel tones or the very classic basics, a white, a gray, or even a black or a tan. Waverly has all of the colors that you would ever need. We even have really bright colors like this blue is beautiful, a red, and again, you guys, there's even more colors than this, but in the 8 ounce, you have such a great color selection. And for anyone that's new to chalk paint works well together. Meaning you pick 2 of your favorite colors and you distress, so you have 2 colors on your project. So you get just a great layered effect of chipped, weathered color combinations that work well. So the 8 ounce is great for picking 2 colors, coordinating them with your home decor, and just really having a really fun time with that. So I want to say while we're on this live today, Stephen is in the studio. He has got all the links below to purchase all of these products, all of the 8 ounce, all the colors that I'm not even showing you guys. We've got a lot of great kits where you have 3 of your favorite colors. Maybe you've got 3 brights or 3 neutrals or 3 greens or 3 tans. Again, we've thought about everything so that you can purchase your Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint and then just have everything that you need, again, to do fall home decor or great tablescapes, great for gifts, but also the classic application, which is applying it to furniture. Okay, so with that, there's always someone new to chalk paint, which I love. Chalk paint's been around, but it's the perfect paint for really almost any home decor project. And I want to show you guys today just the really basic application of chalk paint. So the reason that chalk paint was created is because it creates a distressed finish easier, quicker, better than any paint you would ever use. It is true what they say about chalk paint, that if you have a piece of furniture, whether it's shiny or varnished or chipped or painted 5 colors, you know, in the past, you don't have to prime it. You don't have to sand it, you don't have to strip it. You have to clean it up, you know, make sure there's no stickers or tape or, you know, big bumpy areas, but then the chalk paint covers all of that perfectly. So that is the traditional reason for the Waverly chalk paint. But so many people use chalk paint for home decor accessories, and it is multi-surface. It's great on glass, it's great on baskets that maybe you want to match to your home decor. It's great on wood, it's great on tin, it's great on so many different surfaces. And I just want to show you guys how great the coverage is. So this is Elephant, just a really classic dark gray. We have a Waverly chalk paint brush, which the chalk paint brush is great because the bristles are designed to hold a ton of paint. So if you are painting a dresser, you don't have to keep picking up paint, you know, every couple seconds. You have enough paint to do a big section of your furniture without reloading. But I want you guys to see, like, look how great that coverage is. So many paints, especially on clear glass, you'd be doing one coat, letting that dry, then a second coat, letting that dry. The Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint is formulated to go on one coat, maybe two, just to touch up an area. But the coverage, look at that. The coverage is incredible. All righty. So, basics of chalk paint. You base coat, whether it be wood or tin or a piece of furniture, and then you've got a great solid base coat color. The reason that chalk paint is so great to distress is because the first thing it does is it sands quick, easy. You don't have to sand over and over and over just to remove the littlest bit of paint. It sands to a really soft powder, and it sands super quick. Oh, I think we have a question.
Yeah, Kirsten, we have a question from Deb on our YouTube stream.
Okay.
Do you have to seal it with wax after you're done base coating?
Deb, that's a great question. So we have two waxes at Walmart. We've got a tan or a brown, and then we've got a clear. So if it's something that you're going to get a lot, you know, of handling, or a piece of furniture that you're going to, you know, put stuff on the top, and you just really worked hard to get the perfect distressed finish, the wax is my favorite sealer. But like a mason jar like this, I wouldn't seal this just because it's such durable paint. And it's so perfect for different surfaces. Also like a basket. That basket, that finish is on there forever. Nothing is gonna mess that up. You don't have to seal it. The wax is a perfect sealer for something that's gonna be handled a bunch, for something that is a piece of furniture that you want. It gives the sheen, so chalk is ultra matte. It's a super matte finish. The wax finish elevates that just a little bit to almost between like a matte and a satin. So if you want that finish, or if you just want to increase the durability, the wax sealer is perfect for that. That's a great question.
Got it, thank you.
Okay, so you base coat, you let it dry. This basic technique applies for everything. Furniture, glass, baskets, same technique. You let it dry, and then sands quickly and easily to a soft powder. But I want to show you how quick and easy. Like, look, I barely sanded that. I hope you guys can see that. I'm sanding over the details on this glass. And with any other, like an acrylic or a latex paint, you would, you might not be able to sand it, but if you did, you would be working on that for a really long time to get the exposed glass to create that distressed look. But look how quick and easy. I hope you guys can see. So let me get a paper towel, and you can see that soft powder. It just sands that quickly to this soft powder. But you guys, let's see if I hold that up. Yeah, can you see how it just exposed it and broke down the chalk finish, and you see the glass background. Another great thing about the chalk paint on glass is it didn't peel. Like a lot of times paint on a slick surface, if you did sand it, it would peel off and it would just make a big mess. This is permanent on the glass, but the sanding just distresses the areas that you're applying the sandpaper to. So it's really just the easiest, the greatest product to create that really popular distressed weather look. And then that soft powder, you can keep sanding, you can layer several different colors, but here's a set of jars. This is actually a set. You get a light gray, a dark gray, and you get an ivory. Those links are all below. But you get that beautiful distress. These jars look just vintage farmhouse, just a great look. Great for home decor, great for the center of your table if you're hosting Thanksgiving this year. So really fun for fall. Okay, so that's the basics of Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint. You paint, you let it dry, and then you sand it. And again, you can do that on so many different surfaces. I also want to show you guys, this is a fun way to show everybody what Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint does. So this is just an old wood frame. The brown is the frame that I found at the Goodwill. Just an old frame. A lot of great detail though, all of that detail in the molding. But I know I don't want it brown. So with the 8 ounce, you've got so many color choices. I love this green. This is moss green. I'll show you guys moss green. This is also a kit where you get, so our most popular colors, a palette of blue, a palette of grays, a palette of greens. We have bundled those into a set of 3 8-ounce paints. That is, again, they're matched perfectly, they coordinate beautifully, and then you can buy 3 8-ounce colors that are perfect if green is your palette. So same application. I'm just painting directly over this Goodwill frame. And I just, again, want to show you guys how great the coverage is. A lot of paints that they claim are great for home decor. You're having to do 2 and 3 coats, and that's not as fun as 1 coat and then getting to the fun stuff, which is distressing, adding different colors, sanding, layering. So the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint is great, great coverage. So you see how good that goes on. And then I want to show you guys, I've already done this side, so this is the same color dry. And I want to show you 2 techniques. Of course, the sanding, and all of this detail sands beautifully. So base coat your frame or your vintage piece that you found at the Goodwill. Base coat that, let it dry completely, and then sand. See how quick and easy that sands to create that distressed finish.
Kirsten, I have a question from Barbara.
Hey, Barbara.
She says, can you use this paint on anything?
Oh, anything's a loaded question, Barbara. Most things. So it's multi-surface, again, glass, furniture, painted or unpainted furniture. So again, the beauty of chalk paint is if it's varnished, whether it's super high gloss, whether it's real wood or fake wood or base coated 10 times, you know, with a latex home decor paint. All of that you can paint with. Baskets, candlesticks, terracotta, tin. So almost anything. I guess I wouldn't paint. Although, you know what? We have stenciled and accented fabric. It works great on that. I don't think I'd paint a couch.
We've also used it on canvas, I'm pretty sure, just to
Oh,
like
you know
add
what?
texture.
Canvas, obviously. I think I forget about that just because canvas. But absolutely, it's great for canvas. And she might be thinking, we do a lot of fun creative classes in our Let's Paint Live program where we turn a canvas into a watercolor surface with the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint. So yes, almost anything. Don't paint your car. All right, so 101 is paint, dry, and then sand, and you get this beautiful distressed finish. Now I want to show you guys a fun technique that's a little bit extra. So, little piece of wood, it can be bigger, smaller, nothing specific about this. It's just a flat block of wood. A fun technique with the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint is getting a much heavier distress. Like, let me show you guys this. This candlestick is done with the technique I'm about to show you. The front, let me show you guys this little drawer that I pulled out of a dresser earlier. This is done with the technique that I'm about to show you. So sanding is perfect. You get a soft, more around the edge distressed finish. But a little bonus tip is using a little block piece of wood and picking a second color. So I'm going to pick a lighter green to go on the dark green. Let me scoot all of that over. And you just stamp that little piece of wood. I love to use the lid as a palette. Into your color. And then don't want to mash down. You don't want to go in a circle. You just want to drag that on the edge of your surface. If this is a piece of furniture, you would go around the drawers. Again, you want to follow the grain or the lines on the piece that you're distressing, but you're not pressing down. There's no right or wrong to how much paint you have on there. You're just kind of loading it on there by pouncing it in the color, and then you're just dragging it along the lines. It's a fun way. This is a great way to add 2 or 3 colors to a distressed piece of furniture, because then it looks weathered and vintage, and it just adds so much character. But that is a fun way. I hope you guys can see that. There's a really soft distressed finish with sandpaper. Again, beautiful. And then just a little heavier weathered look is using a wood block. A really fun technique with the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint. All right, let me show you guys just a bright color. All the basics, of course, are so beautiful. The grays and the greens. But we've got the reds and the yellows and the teals, and this is Waverly Inspiration Peacock, which is just a really, really beautiful bright blue. And this is just a piece of molding, just to represent that it could be a drawer front, it could be a coffee table, it could be a big gigantic frame, it could be so many things. Don't have to strip it, don't have to sand it, don't have to prime it with a color that's similar. Going right into the bottle, you just simply base coat your surface, whatever that may be. I love this color, it's so pretty. I actually love this color with orange and brown and yellow for fall.
Yeah, Carla says she loves the blue and green.
Isn't it beautiful? Blue and green are always our best-selling colors, just because everyone's got some room in their house that matches a really pretty blue or green palette. But a color like peacock would be so fun to do your Thanksgiving table in something a little bit brighter and a little bit less expected for fall. So you get that beautiful coverage. Again, that's just one coat, and you guys, that's all you would need. The application is perfect. You let it dry. It's water-based, so it's easy to clean up. And then once it's dry, of course you can leave it. With the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint, you don't have to distress. It is a great paint. The little nightstand behind me, it's just a beautiful color. It's a beautiful old piece. So we didn't distress it at all. You don't have to distress. But if you choose to, it's so much easier than if you were using any other kind of furniture paint. All right, so the peacock is dry, and then I'm just taking medium grit sandpaper. Oh, that one is perfect. Oh my gosh, Stephen, I hope they could see it as well as it did work. So you guys, I did what, maybe 5 swipes of the sandpaper, and it breaks it down to the wood. It doesn't leave an irregular edge. It literally just sands where you apply pressure. Look at anything with texture, with molding, with curves or details is so beautiful. Like that, I love. Again, you just get that fine powder, but look at quickly, it's sand and distressed. That would be really hard to achieve with any other paint. And whatever is underneath is what comes through. So if this was a black piece of furniture or even another bright color, that's what would be revealed. So it's so easy to create such a fun distressed finish. And then you would just dust it with a clean cloth, and then you would choose to varnish it if it's going to get a lot of use with the wax, which is also linked below. There's a brown and a clear. You know what? I think there's a white also. You just wipe that with a soft cloth, and it's smooth. It's just the perfect finish to redo anything for your fall decor. All right, let's see what else. I think that's really the main thing. I wanted to show you guys the basic techniques, which is base coat, let it dry, and sand. A little bonus with the block, which is just fun. If you're doing a piece of furniture, you could maybe have a bigger block. I have a bunch of blocks just sitting at my workstation, and I use them as much as I use a basic paintbrush. But let me show you guys the palette again. And just think, this is not even all of the colors. So next time you're at Walmart, go look at the color selection or look at the links below of all of the colors available in the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint for the 8-ounce size. And the 8-ounce size, again, you guys, is perfect for so much. It would do a piece of furniture. It would do a million accessories for your home. You can coordinate and mix and match different colors that are bundled together, but you get such a great assortment of the Waverly Inspiration Chalk. And for fall, there's so many things that you can redo. So, Stephen, do we have any other questions?
I think we're caught up.
Oh, okay, guys. Well, thanks for joining us. Get over to your Walmart and look for the Waverly Inspiration Chalk Paint. Perfect for fall and for a little home fixer-up project. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.